It's October 2nd, 2013. We Are Men, pilot, comedy, sitcom about divorced men living in one of those kind of creepy, slimy apartments that looks nice on the surface, but then it's all furnished. They got the swimming pool. It's a men in their 30s, 40s, and 50s trying to go back to university because generally they're there because they've been hurt or going through a divorce, and they have these angst feelings going on. We're introduced to four main characters. The average guy, who is the main character, is a voiceover character on the show. He just got dumped by his girlfriend at the altar, and he's a guy like that. I think that most guys are alike. And then you have the attractive, confident doctor character, so he's the guy who kind of knows women and he's good with it. And then you have the older kind of creepy guy who's like in his 40s and maybe early 50s, and he's still going after the younger woman and still kind of in this arrested development stage. And he's smart and confident, but he does have some issues with women, and we'll get to that in a second. Then you have the nerdy type of guy who can't even have a good affair, and he's the guy who's always trying to catch up with the other guys. Talented cast. You got Tony Shalhoub, who's a tremendous actor. You have Kal Penn, who is from the Harold and Kumar days, who's playing the nerdy type in this concept, so he's showing his range. And then you have Jerry O'Connor, who is playing the attractive, confident doctor. And I think at pure rate, this is his 57th attempt at having a successful TV show. And they just keep letting this guy into the door. This guy has had more failed sitcoms and more failed dramas. Like, he was a lawyer, then he's like a doctor now, and he's he's like going through time. This is a guy they just keep trying to give a successful sitcom. I don't even know if this show is going to last. It's up in the air, because the question is, where do you go from here? These are furnished apartments that they're living. Furnished apartments is supposed to be short-term kind of stay. And I think the theme of the show is that these characters are going to have to learn and understand and respect women, and they have to grow up a little bit. And so how long is that going to last? A season? A couple seasons? But I guess we'll see what's going to happen from here. But it's another show about male bonding and male friendship, and of each of them going through a divorce. So as my girlfriend was saying when I was TiVoing this show to do the review, she's like, isn't this show like every other show on television? And perhaps maybe it is. It's about men learning how to grow up. That's my 2 cents.